Today I'm going to present about the importance of fossil fuels, their future energy solutions, and how they have transitioned from past, present, and future. So I'm going to explain the evolution of fossil fuels in a brief way. First, let's discuss about what are fossil fuels. Fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas have been the primary sources of energy for centuries. They have played a crucial role in industrial development, economic growth, and modern civilization. However, as the world moves towards sustainable energy solutions, the role of fossil fuels is evolving. First, let's discuss about coal. Coal is a combustible black sedimentary rock which is mainly used in industries as a fuel for heat generation and for electricity generation. Oil. Oil is a liquid mixture which is also used as a fuel in industries. The era of fossil fuels. The past. Fossil fuels have been used for centuries, but their large-scale exploitation began with industrial revolution. Before this, energy primarily came from human and animal labor, wood and water power. The discovery and use of coal, followed by oil and natural gas, transformed society in several ways. Coal. Let's discuss about the impact of coal in the Industrial Revolution. Coal was the first fossil fuel to be used on a large scale. The steam engine relied on coal, powering industries and railways and ships. Coal led to urbanization and industrial growth, allowing mass production and technological advancements. Oil. The discovery of crude oil changed the energy landscape. Oil became the primary fuel for transportation and industrial machinery. The invention of internal combustion engine in the late 19th century increased the oil demand. By 20th century, oil was dominant as the energy source, fueling economics and global trade. Natural gas. In the 20th century, natural gas gained importance as a cleaner alternative to coal. It became widely used for electricity generation, heating, and industrial process. The development of pipelines and liquefied natural gas made it easier to transport and use globally. Next, challenges of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels leads to air pollution, climate change, and habitat destruction. Economic costs include health issues and environmental remediation. Some of the environmental challenges regarding fossil fuels are energy storage and grid stability. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind are intermittent, requiring advancements in battery technology and smart grids. Climate change. Burning fossil fuels releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases, contribute to global warming. Air pollution. Because of burning of fossil fuels, it leads to emission of harmful gases like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide into the air, leading to smog, which leads to respiratory diseases and which blurs the vision. Water pollution. Oil spills and coal mining contaminates the water sources, harming the marine ecosystems and freshwater ecosystems. Habitat destruction. Extraction process like coal mining requires deforestation, which leads to the abduction of biodiversity. Transition efforts. Global initiatives like Paris Agreement promotes renewable energy. Policies include carbon taxes, emission standards. Heavy dependence on fossil fuel infrastructure. The global energy system is deeply dependent on fossil fuels, with power plants, transportation networks, and industrial processes built around coal, oil, and natural gas. Replacing this with renewable energy resources requires massive infrastructures. High initial costs. This transition requires high initial costs. Setting solar panels and wind have long-term costs, but they need to be set up initially, which requires a lot of cost. So we should focus on the initial setup. Later, it will be in an efficient way. Renewable energy resources. Some of the renewable energy sources which can be used for alternatives of fossil fuels are solar power, wind power, hydropower, geothermal energy, and biofuels. Solar power. Through solar panels can generate electricity. Through wind power and turbines, because of the wind, the kinetic energy will be transferred into electrical energy. Biogas. Methane from organic waste can be used for cooking, which is an alternative to coal. Green hydrogen. This is produced using renewable energy and used for fossil fuels in vehicles and industries. Nuclear power. Nuclear fusion and nuclear fission generates a huge amount of energy, which can be used as an alternative for coal. Some of the alternatives for fossil fuels are biofuels, hydrogen fuels, and synthetic fuels. Emerging technologies. Some of the following are emerging technologies for fossil fuels. They are solar innovations, solar cells, floating solar farms, solar paint and transparent solar panels, wind turbines, vertical axis wind turbines. These can be used as an alternative for fossil fuels. Remedies: smart grids and AI optimization reduces energy waste in the electricity distribution. Using LED lights and energy efficient appliances reduces the dependency on fossil fuels. Green buildings. These designs improve the insulation and reduce the energy demand. Carbon capture and storage. Capturing carbon dioxide emissions from the industries leads to the efficient use of fossil fuels and minimizes the minimizes the well, minimizes the use of fossil fuels. Sustainable policies. Imposing policies like carbon taxes and emission trading leads to the controlled use of fossil fuels and careful use of fossil fuels. Behavior and social changes. Everyone should take responsibility. We should maximum use electrical vehicles and public transport and minimize the usage of fossil fuels wherever it is possible. Geothermal energy can also be used as an alternative for fossil fuel. By extracting the heat from the Earth's surface, we can generate electricity. Green hydrogen and fuel cells. Electrolysis using renewable energy produces green hydrogen for transport and industry. Advanced nuclear energy. It is more safer and flexible than traditional nuclear power. Biofuels. Using biofuels like ethanol, biodiesel is much more efficient way than using the coal. These fuels emits less waste than compared to coal. Yeah. Conclusion. Fossil fuels have been the backbone of industrialization and economic development, providing reliable and affordable energy for centuries. However, the environmental impact has led to a global shift towards cleaner energy resources. Today, we are in a transition phase where fossil fuels still dominate but are gradually being replaced by renewable energy sources. Governments, industries, and researchers are working on sustainable solutions such as carbon capture, hydrogen energy, and improved energy storage. In the future, fossil fuels will likely play a diminishing but a significant role, especially in industries where alternatives are not fully viable. The transition to a low carbon energy system will require innovation, investment, and global cooperation to ensure a sustainable and secure energy future.